Yes. So Neil Armstrong and they were not able to land on the moon properly. The first time, no one knew what's going to happen. Everyone was tensed below. The radars, the computers, the machines. They are all always in contact with that. They try to maneuver that. But once you are out in the shuttle from the rocket, you come out. You have to control it yourself. So as I said, it was not finding its place. So he suddenly accelerated. A crater is an opening. Crater are holes. On the moon there are many lot of craters. Like a volcano mouth, when a volcano happens, the mouth of the volcano is called a crater, a hole. So there are many craters like that. So you cannot land on a crater. You might go inside it. So he tried to take control of the spacecraft and he increased his speed and he started going away. There was very less time. They had to land. Otherwise, problem might create. The machine will stop or the engine will stop and they won't be able to do anything. And it's the first time for man to go and land on the moon. And everyone was tensed below also. But when you don't have any chance at sometimes, right? You have to take the risk. So Armstrong took the risk and he went ahead and landed it. And then he suddenly felt that the machine or the lunar spacecraft is touching the moon. So he said, landed, Eagle has contact. Contact means it's just landed. So the Armstrong Tranquility Base, here the Eagle has landed. The Tranquility Base is the place where it had just landed. The rocket has got the down path. That's the place when the smoke comes out from it. So you land on top of this. The smoke comes out from all sides. So it's like that. And as he said, it has landed. 600 million people. That's 1/5 of the whole population of the world heard him saying that it has landed. About 6.5 hours later, Eagle's front door opened. After 6 hours, he could open the front door, and Armstrong backed onto a small porch, is a covering on his head, and he wore that huge suit of a thermo type suit, a moonwalker's what you see it in the picture here, with the US flags, the US of A, United States of America. And there are micro meteoroids, the small particles in the stone, steroids, meteoroids, they fly very fast, faster than a bullet, and they can hit you very hard. So you have to wear a lot of things to take care of yourself, because you're out of space, you're out of atmosphere, you have got no contact with the earth or the surface. There's nothing there which will save you. And he carried a bag which had a camera, and that was costing quite a 49 kilos weight. That was costing around about 18 lakhs, more than 18 lakhs. A TV camera, so the world could witness his first step he's going to put on the moon. It was giant. It was the first small step of a human being, but a giant leap for mankind. And it was proved that man can go and touch the moon and walk on the moon and stay for 21 hours there. So it's a wonderful achievement for man to go and reach there and come back. But one of our Indians had also been there, Chawla. And she had she died, and that was very sad. After that, now I hear that people are buying land on the moon, people have gone and married on the moon. So those who have got money can seriously go, but I think it's better to stay on earth instead of just venturing out. And that's my perception. Okay, so that's what I think. Anyways, it's a wonderful story, you must come to know about it. That's why I say you must go on the net and search. If you search, you will find. If you ask, you will get answers. If you seek, you will also find. So that is the thing you have to do. You have to see. Sometimes when I want to find difficult things, I don't get it in the first time. I might get the wrong information. So then I come to know, okay, this is the wrong information. So this is also an information, but it is wrong. It can be used for something else. So we have to dig into, we have to start finding. So this culture, when it starts increasing into us, we get to know things, our questions are answered. So it's like that. It's not only just solving, I giving you the answers and you solve the question and you don't know actually what it's all about. You just memorize the answers, go and write it during exam time. That does not solve the problem. So you are affecting yourself and you are going to affect the future society also, because you will be only limited till that question. You won't know what else is there all around you. Okay, so you are going to do these comprehension skills, like complete the sentence with the correct words from the passage. Like the first crisis the lunar explorers faced was just short of moonfall. The Apollo 11 module was codenamed as Eagle, right? It was codenamed Eagle. Commander Neil Armstrong's co-pilot was Buzz Aldrin. Okay, Buzz Aldrin, or we can call him Edwin Aldrin. Eagle slowed and then pitched upright to stand on its where is it? Planned maneuvers mission left came contact Tranquility. Sorry, it's here. The overshot into unfamiliar high straight with fuels running out, flying time left accordingly beyond maneuvers mission. Titus Hill silently get it down. Forward drifting right, then came the magic word contact. The Eagle had landed. Pitched upright to stand on its rocket plume. Okay, stand on its rocket plume. They had overshot by 4 miles and were heading straight for a crater. They had overshot for 4 miles, it's right here. One minute's time, Armstrong coolly accelerated the hovering Eagle beyond the crater, touching 88 kilometers. Controllers alarmed by the unplanned maneuvers. Mission director had pleaded, silently get it down, Neil, get it down. But here, the landing site was wrong. Okay, they had overshot by 4 miles and were heading straight for a emergencies when nothing had police sweeping first. The target pressed ahead of controllers awaited, heart and mouth racing against the computer. Eagle pitched upright to stand and give Armstrong's view of his landing site the wrong one. They had overshot by 4 miles into unfamiliar territory. They were heading straight for a boulders, football-sized crater filled with boulders, or the size of a Volkswagen. Volkswagen are big German cars. Volkswagen. The magic word was contact. Armstrong wore a 42,000 pound, what was that? Moon suit. Okay, approximately rupees 3 lakhs 39 lakhs 43,242 rupees suit he was wearing. So 42,000 pounds. If 42,000 pounds is 3 lakhs 94,000, no, 39 lakhs, 18 lakhs 77,000. This is 1 crore 87 lakhs the camera costed, and 1 crore 87 lakhs, sorry, 1 crore 87 lakhs or 77,343 rupees. Sorry, I overlooked it. And the camera costed round about 39 lakhs 43,242 rupees. Okay. Answer the following questions. What does the author mean when he writes they had overshot by 4 miles? When the author means that they had overshot, means they had gone ahead of 4 miles from their destination of landing. Overshot by 4 miles, they were gone further. With his fuel running out and only minutes flying time left, Armstrong coolly accelerated the hovering Eagle beyond the crater, touching 88 kilometers per hour. Controllers were puzzled and alarmed by the unplanned maneuvers. The passage says with his fuel running out. What does it mean? Fuel or the gasoline which is there in this rocket which was running out. There was not enough fuel for him to go around. So they have a fixed amount of fuel. You will reach there, you will land, again you will come back. So that's amount of fuel which they have. What do the above lines tell you about Armstrong? The above line tells us about Armstrong that he is a very brave explorer and adventurer. He takes the risk because that's the only time he had reached. There's no coming back. He did not think twice. He had a lot of, what do you say, he was very brave to go ahead and land the rocket on the moon. He wanted to do it. He had to do it, and he wanted to be the first person to do it, creating history. What was contact the magic word? The contact magic word was the rocket has contacted with the moon. That is it's landed. That was the meaning of it. Get it down was also, get it down means bring it down to land or just come away. Okay, because you won't be able to land, their crash might happen. So get it down. It's here in the line. It says. They were very puzzled about his unfluent maneuvers. Means maneuvers in the sense in movements of series of requiring skill and care. He was driving. He was going through it. I am going to do it. He knew what his job was. But the director George Hale, who was on Earth, silently get it down, Neil, get it down. The second sticked away, saying get it down, forget it, come away, otherwise you might die. Get it down means try to land it there. Get it down, try to bring it down. Who said this to whom? The director, Mr. Hale, said this to Neil Armstrong. Why did he say this? Because he was scared that fuel was going away, anything mishap happened, they could have a blast and they might die. There were 3 astronauts on Apollo 7. Where do you think the third astronaut was when the lunar module landed on the moon? He was in the outer space also with them. He was in the orbit. It says here that while Michael Collins stayed in the orbit around the moon, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin in the lunar module to make the first man landing on the surface. He was in the main craft going around that place in the orbit. And these two again take out another module and come out. Didn't I say the rocket goes, the spacecraft comes out, then the spacecraft says again another module comes out. So there's a lot of things happening. It's a very step-by-step information. So he was there in the orbit. Why do you think the astronauts needed the guidance computer? Where was it guiding them to? They needed a guidance computer because you are not able to see out of the flight. This is not a car, you just look out, okay, my place has come, I'm going to land. You need that information from the Earth. They were giving them information, the computer was watching, cameras are all over the body of the spacecraft, and there are satellites which give you information where you are going to land, what's the actual place. So everything is all about the astronomy, science and space learning and all. So they do that. So astronomers know how to land a place on the moon. So they study about that. Now, why does the writer describe Armstrong's moon suit as a sort of thermos flask? Think about what a thermos flask is. Don't we keep a thermos flask? There's a shield inside, then there's a plastic outing, there's a coating of foam inside, then the outside flask comes, it's with either with tin or with fiber, and it's got covers and it's colored. So it's guarded, so it keeps the hot water warm and the cold water cold, right? So that's a guard from that pressure from outside. It does not get spoiled, so it keeps its temperature right. You are out in the moon and the temperature is different there. You are not in the atmosphere, you will tear into pieces, you're out of gravity. So that's what it is all about. So select the appropriate shun words to complete the sentences. So you can do this yourself, and I'll catch you in the next class. Okay, and try to do these question answers, write it in your own language and keep it ready, and when school opens I'm going to check it for you. Okay, see you, take care of yourselves, be good and have fun at home and do whatever you want after your studies. Bye bye, see you.